This is the Peter Greenwood Show at the Edinburgh Fringe, and I'm sitting next to an artist who has a show here. Could you tell me your name and your show title, please?
My name is Hyojin Park. I'm the writer and performer. The show called Nina from Our Town Goes to New York City.
And hi, my name is Pryce, and I am the director.
How are you today? You well?
Yes.
I'm great. Yeah. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's chilly here. Very
Yes,
chilly.
it
my
is.
gosh.
Yes.
And they say this is summer?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If this is summer in Edinburgh, I don't know what winter is like.
Terrifying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the show. Where did it come from? How did you come up with it?
I'm from Korea, and then I was born and raised in Korea, and I lived until 26 when I was 26, and I decided to go to New York for my MFA for acting. And I worked so hard to get into, and it was great. It was a really great experience. But once I got into graduate school, I experienced unexpected events, and especially unfair casting. And then I was really sad and upset. And I felt like I need to write something about this. That's how the show started. Yes.
And what kind of experiences did you feel comfortable putting into the show? And were there any that felt a bit raw, that you didn't want to talk about?
A lot of things I want to talk about it. Also, a lot of things I do not want to talk about it because it was very personal, and also I need to reveal a lot of myself. Also, maybe you can help me out to answer the question.
Yeah. So I mean, I think part of the thing was a lot of it was there's a lot of
he was on the old journey. And
Yeah.
process with me. Yeah.
so there was a lot of like racism and discrimination that happened in the grad school, just like blind spots towards diversity, and it's like a slippery slope where you want to have more inclusion, but then it's some blind spots into how to make that really happen more equitable in the space. So Hyojin had gone through a number of issues in that was sort of cloaked in racism, but they didn't really acknowledge it as such. It is one thing to experience that, but what Hyojin was able to do was to use that and make it into her art and to create a show that we've been able to tour in Korea and New York and now here in Edinburgh. Just to kind of bring awareness and sort of empowerment to others that might have experienced some things, being othered, feeling different, feeling treated differently for no fault of your own. And I think that's really a universal story that everybody could relate to on some level, whether it's race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, whatever that might be.
How has the show changed since you had the original idea to bringing it to Fringe, and how has it changed in the way you've directed it?
Well, I think certainly for the Edinburgh Festival, the Fringe, we had to make it a lot shorter. So we had to edit down at least by half. So that was really hard because there's a lot of stuff that was really, a lot of powerful stuff that we really liked that we had to make the hard decision to leave out. But I think we kept the essence of it. And it's a show that's really stripped down. It's really Hyojin on stage that does transformations in like 14 different characters that she goes through. To bring all these various characters to life, and we've done the show in Korean and in English,
New York and in Seoul.
And in Seoul. So it's that was the main adapting it for this Fringe format, making it basically a 50-minute show where it's about a 100-minute show.
And what kind of things did you have to cut out? Can you tell us about some of them?
I talk about a lot of personal issue and the social issue and what's happening in the world. And then we have to cut really half. My original piece was 100 minutes, but for Edinburgh Fringe cut is 50 minutes. So we try to keep as personal stuff as much as possible. And then also we touch a little bit social issues within the personal story, but we kind of have have to cut the bigger issue. Yeah, yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah. And how do you feel about those? Excuse me. Will those moments come back when you take the show elsewhere, or how do you feel about those cuts now?
I mean, I want to share more with my audience for sure. But as my director said, we kept the essence of the show, so I'm happy with what I have, and I'm excited to share the story with the audience in the fringe. Yeah.
And the show is always evolving. So we had some folks in New York where we have a lot of community come see the show, and we got some really interesting notes and feedback. So it, as with shows, they're always evolving. You, in different audiences, you're seeing what people are responding to. So the plan is to really go back after the fringe and see, okay, well, what did we learn when we took it to New York and the fringe, and how could we enhance it? So there are a number of things in our introduction, things throughout where we think we could make it even better. So we're very excited about that.
I'd like to ask about the 14 different characters you play.
Right. Yes.
What's that like as a performer? And do you ever get characters confused? Like, oh no, this should be this character, this should be that character.
Oh, no, actually not at all. But, I have to thanks to my director because he's a really good acting coach as well, and he's an amazing actor. So he really helped me out to differentiate all different characters. So the physicality and the voice, and then all the flow of who they are. So I never confused about, this character is this and this character that. It was very different. All 14 characters are really different. And luckily we got really great reviews about the 14 different characters. They were, audience noticed that. So yeah, we are really happy about that too. Yeah.
How do you direct 14 different characters?
Well, I think Hyojin is a very physical performer, a very transformative performer. So it was really able to get really specific in the energy of each one, and how does that manifest in the body, and really being able to be not just clear physically, but also the nuance and the detail of that. Even if some appear longer than others, and some come back, some don't. So I think what our approach was really being really specific in the physicality and the voice of each one, and how they interact, whether it's the mom versus an acting teacher that wasn't very nice, or one of her best friends, and really being specific in the choices that would bring the essence of them to the stage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the character who's most different from you? And can you do that voice? Like, you are you now. How do you transform into that character?
Oh, okay. Maybe the character is a female a male in his 50s. So becoming a director, the character is a director, the theater director. I think that's the most different, because the age or gender or some personality as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is next for the show after the Edinburgh Fringe?
It's Fringe. Fringe is one of my dreams, like a lot of other artists. We want to do the show in America, or if possible in Europe as well. Also, the ultimate goal is making this show as a TV shows. Yeah, because we have the script for 8 episodes. Yeah.
Wow, it's already on the go, it would seem.
Yeah, we are going there. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that'll be that's the next iteration, because we've done it for a while, like a few years now. So adapting it for TV seems like the next logical step.
Yeah.
And where can people find out about you on social media?
Oh, yeah, my social media, I am Hyojin Park. I am, and HYOJINPARK. And
at Paul Pryce, Pryce with a Y, PAULPRYCE. And you could find Nina on our social media handles on Instagram.
There's a wee trailer for it as well, which I watched in researching this. I'm like, oh, that looks fun. That
Oh,
looks
good. Oh, thank you for reaching out to us and doing this
pleasure.
interview. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on. Good luck with the show and enjoy Edinburgh.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. Check us out.
Nina from Our Town Goes to NYC is playing at Greenside at George Street every day until Saturday the 9th of August. For more information, go to edfringe.com and search for Nina from Our Town. You'll find it. For the Peter Greenwood Show at the Edinburgh Fringe, my name is Peter Greenwood. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.